This weekend is not just a one day of service from a day off, but a whole weekend of service that the Detroit Alphas do. We started out on Friday with a community service with Gleaners Food Bank in partnership to feed the community, to package food for the community, and we're proud to say that we touched 3,200 families to be able to get food out. We followed that up Saturday with a membership meeting to get the troops rallied that then fed into what we call Party with a Purpose, where folks came out from fraternities, sororities, the general community alike to raise funds that all feed into what we're doing today on the MLK National Holiday. This is the first time that on a day like this, we were able to take two schools from two communities, we're gonna come to one place and hand in hand work together on activities and broaden their networks, because one day they may all be in high school together.
How long? Not long. Because the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice.
So when we think about Martin Luther King and the things that he did for the community as a whole, his legacy is still lasting, and we want to continue to uplift that. So we're here today to really take over the school and provide a lot of resources to the students, the community partners, as well as the parents. So we're doing a variety of activities and working on stimulating the community, right? So empowerment sessions, we have sessions on financial education for both students and adults. We have opportunities for the community to come in and learn about job placement. So it's all about lifting as we climb and giving back.
Well, one of the things we wanted to do here is change the narrative, change the perception of how African American males are perceived in our community. We want our students to see us in a different light. And when Alpha Phi Alpha comes into Dossin, they lead by example. They model the behavior, the conduct, the communication, and all the different aspects and characteristics we want to instill in our young men.
We are these students that were here. I'm a product of Detroit Public Schools. And I was always amazed and enthused when adults came that were part of my economic and neighborhood background that came to the school and showed me that I could be something.
Being here as a man of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, it's important to ensure that we're providing them with a connection to Dr. King as an Alpha, but then making sure that the lineage and what he believed in and what he stood for and what he fought for does not go away. It's not just part of a history book, but it's actually part of what we do in a day-to-day life.
Stay in school, and when you discover what you're going to be in life, set out to do it as if God Almighty called you at this particular moment in history to do it. Set out to do a good job and do that job so well that the living, the dead, or the unborn couldn't do it any better.
It's important that we get community organizations involved in the schools because our schools are connected to the community. Our students are connected to community. So we want people involved in our schools that can help be representatives of success and positivity for our students.
As we told you earlier, folks like myself, Demetrius Scott, and many others are committed every day to try to find resources that have helped to transform this wonderful school into what you see.
I would like to thank the men of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated Gamma Lambda chapter for this wonderful honor and inviting me to the unveiling of this wonderful, beautiful mural that will sit in Dossin Elementary School. What an amazing occasion, and I feel so honored.
Gamma Lambda chapter has a long-standing history of providing service to the city of Detroit and its residents. We've been in this city now for well over 100 years, providing service from financial literacy to voter registration and providing information relative to making sure our citizens get out the vote. So we have continued to do service in this city of Detroit. Here we are today doing service at Dossin schools. This is just one day, but we continue to do service at Dossin and Emerson schools throughout the course of the year.
From every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Detroit Alphas, MLK Day, a day on, not a day off.
What,
Move!